Do you know what you're doing?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Nate!
I'm gonna park in somebody's driveway. They come out and say, I just want to see where you live. My brakes are out. I'm gonna have to use a tree to stop. Should I bring a weapon?
Come on. Jesus Christ, what did you bring?
I can use this.
We can go down the other way and try to get under there.
Why are we gonna visit a stranger?
Because I don't think anybody's there. Wouldn't you think they would have came out by now?
No, I wouldn't come out if I heard a fucking Aztec death whistle and somebody going, "This is where you're going." We came here to come up with a plan.
That's true. We should start planning.
Hey, you remember that weird shit that happened at the fucking, the rec department when we went to look for that deer?
I do remember that, yeah.
And then, like, we saw, like, the weird footprints.
But I don't think anything's going to really happen there. We could go explore that old graveyard that had that church burned down. My grandpa said when he went there, he had something like jump on the side of his truck whenever he was with his buddies. So I don't know, yeah. So what's the plan?
So, first I'm gonna slit my wrists. At this current moment, my biggest interest is maybe Skinwalkers. Just because they're so prominent. That's like the one that I really want to be proved or disproved. But at the same time, I'm kind of scared. If we run into a Skinwalker, if it's real and we find out, that's great. But who are we going to tell? Because we're fucked and we're going to get ripped to shreds and fucking at the speed of Mac Jesus. So the legend itself is really cool. But again, how the fuck are we going to prove it? Because it's going to rip us apart at Mac Jesus. If it's not real, great, we survived, but at the same time it kind of sucks because they're not real, and then, you know, maybe a whole lot of other shit isn't real, but who knows. It's something I've heard about since I was a kid, you know. There was that creepypasta called The Rake, and I think that's, maybe that, was that like loosely based off of Skinwalkers?
I don't think it was based off Skinwalkers. I think The Rake it's like its own entity altogether. I do know one thing, that talking about Skinwalkers do attract them. Especially if you say their name in native language, so we're already a step forward in that.
Well, what's the Native American word for Skinwalker?
Ye now Delushi, I think.
Okay, so there's step 2.
I mean, we're out here. There's like nothing around us except trees.
Yeah.
Pretty much nothing. It's just a dirt road that goes on, a dirt road that goes on this way. We're all. Yeah. Can you imagine if that guy under us is just sitting there listening? And he's like, what the fuck are these two on?
We're talking about Skinwalkers and we attract him. We leave before it gets here and then he's just...
I'm not going to lie, with all the story, I'm not sure if that guy knows it, but with all the story around this bridge, he's got some balls to be camping right down there under it. I'm dead. Okay, we're out in the middle of nowhere again, on a dirt road at that church that we were talking about, where my grandpa had that experience when he was a lot younger, and something like scratched up his truck. I heard screaming.
I'd be curious to know if anybody still comes out here.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Well, at least we know we're not trespassing them.
Yeah. 1885 to 1957, 1888 and 1977. The old fenced-in one right there. You want to walk to it?
So, what was like the experience your grandpa had again?
So when there used to be a church here that burned down, and he came here one night with some friends, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Whenever he was a teenager, he parked out in front of the church, and they were just hanging out, and something came up and scratched up the side of their truck and like beat against it.
Ugh.
And yeah, and they heard screaming and stuff like that.
Do we have bobcats around here? I wouldn't go in there. When the dead are fenced in, they built the fence for a reason, you know? That's the way I see it. Generally, if someone puts a fence around their house, it means you're not welcome, so.
Dude, look at that big one.
It is big.
That tree right there is kind of creepy, just how it's sitting by itself.
This whole place is creepy.
You think? Imagine being here at night.
I think I'll pass that.
You want to see if we can find any skinwalkers?
Or at least that abandoned shack over there.
Okay.
It's an old outhouse, isn't it?
You think so?
I think. Those both do and don't sound like cows, man.
You can't see nothing in here.
Listen.
I say we make it to this gate and then
Get the fuck out of here.
yeah.
Every hair on my fucking body just stood up.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like that sound.
Of the cows?
When the fuck do cows yell at me?
You can't really see anything. I think we've concluded back here.
Get a shot of this. I'm a skeptical person, and I'm the first person to say you should never believe something based off your feelings or how you feel. But I'm a little inclined to believe we're not alone here.
Is it just me? But when we were back there, didn't it sound like all the nature sounds stopped?
Yes.
Maybe I have to watch that back and see, but I'm not, I don't know, man.
I just heard a voice.
Did you?
Didn't you feel weird?
It felt off, that's for sure.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm not trying to sound superstitious or make it sound like, oh, I had some strange experience. But I know
What was that?
Fucking truck. Get in the fucking truck.
I think if we keep going this way, there's a church that we can turn around at. There's like a new one on this road.
Sometimes we're a little too brave.
You're the one who texted me and was like, you cryptids. And I was like,
I went to go. I'm not pulling in.
Yeah, right here.
No, I'm not pulling in there.
You're not gonna get shot, don't worry.
You're gonna get me shot.
This is a level, you don't have to go in. Just I want to show you something.
Hurry up. Hurry the fuck up and show me. Nope. Nope.
We gotta get out for me to show you.
No, fuck we ain't. No, no.